some of the challenges hindering the involvement of youth and society. Is it health, education, advocacy, and you just name it? Here comes Youth Insight, one dialogue that sets the agenda for young people to be expressive of their view, thoughts, activities, and how they affect the society. Join us every Tuesday from 5 to 6 p.m. for Youth Insight, only on KMTV, with me, your host, Zach Tortiama Shemin.
Hi, I'm Prince Larmi Jarbo, founder of Project Change. As an organization, our mission is to groom self-sustaining youth to help rebuild a productive Liberia. We change the mindsets of the youth from one that says, I cannot, to one that believes I can. We're proud to sponsor the Youth Insight on KMTV, presented by Zach Sherman, because we also believe in creating a platform for the young people to voice themselves. If you would like to learn more about what we do and how we do it, and how you can join the movement, you can find us on Facebook or Instagram at Pro Change in Liberia. Or you can also visit our website at prochangeinliberia.org. That's PROCHANGEIN Liberia. Until next time, enjoy the show.
Good afternoon, baby. Where you find yourself is a pleasant, beautiful Tuesday, another edition of Youth Insight. And of course, where we bring forth our voices as young people remain vital to societal growth. So we want to welcome you to another edition of Youth Insight, where we're going to tell you exactly what it takes when young people are on top of issues and those things that affect them. Today we have for us our own, and I say our own, I mean Pro Change, and this is a group headed by Fritz Gerald, USA, who's kind of in party working towards young people capacity building and doing everything in his way in the organization, doing everything to make sure young people are held liable to positive things in the society. So today again, I want to welcome you. My name is Tortiama Shemin. I remain your host and presenter on Youth Insight. And wherever you find yourself, we want to say again, we are now welcome. And like I said, it's Prince Gerald, the Pro Change headed by Prince Gerald. And today we have us a couple selections, the communication officer of Pro Change and the country coordinator, Mr. Michael Gerald of the Pro Change. So they are with us in studio, but we come back, we'll tell you exactly what we are going to be discussing and the importance attached to it.
Hi, I'm Prince Larmi Jarbo, founder of Project Change. As an organization, our mission is to groom self-sustaining youth to help rebuild a productive Liberia. We change the mindsets of the youth from one that says, I cannot, to one that believes I can. We're proud to sponsor the Youth Insight on KMTV, presented by Zach Sherman, because we also believe in creating a platform for the young people to voice themselves. If you would like to learn more about what we do and how we do it, and how you can join the movement, you can find us on Facebook or Instagram at Pro Change in Liberia. Or you can also visit our website at prochangeinliberia.org. That's PROCHANGEIN Liberia. Until next time, enjoy the show.
With their rising numbers, young people around the world are vital to the transformation of society. Of course, they are direct architects to the very uniqueness we need. But what is the way forward in reducing some of the challenges hindering the involvement of youth and society? Is it health, education, advocacy, and you just name it? Here comes Youth Insight, 1 hour youth dialogue that sets the agenda for young people to be expressive of their view, thoughts, activities, and how they affect the society. Join us every Tuesday from 5 to 6 p.m. for Youth Insight, only on KMTV, with me, your host, Zach Tortiama Shemin.
Welcome back and thanks for rejoining us. This is another edition of Youth Insight, where we unleash our voices for the better as a society stands to see a fruitful generation. So again, today with us is the Pro Change and members of the Pro Change, and is Michael Gerald, country coordinator of Pro Change, and of course the Public Relations Officer of Pro Change. They are with us today in studio to tell us what is happening at the level of their summit that's soon to be held here in Monrovia. So we'd like to tell you guys how to welcome to this edition of Youth Insight.
Well, thank you.
And of course it's a program, so please feel free and
Thank you, Mr. Sherman. Thank you so much. Project Change, as you are aware, is a youth-based organization that is about to launch the Changemaker Conference and the Changemaker Olympics. I think this conference and the Olympics will be starting in February of next year. We're looking at this starting February of next year, and so we are here today to make sure that people understand who is going to participate in the Changemaker Conference and who are those that are expected to participate in the Changemaker Olympics. So we'll have a couple to at least elaborate on the Changemaker Conference.
No, you talk about that. You don't have to talk it.
Okay.
So, Kopo, tell us, you in a position of communicating. I mean, that means you're on top of issues. Tell us, first of all, you're welcome again to Youth Insight.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. How is it like for your role as communication person in Pro Change?
Well, it is awesome, right? Because I get to talk with other people out there and understand how they feel about the organization. So me, I think I have the best position in the organization. I always told them, because I'm always busy, and then I have people that I communicate with, and it's just awesome.
Okay, just awesome. There are a lot of things to discuss. We see that you guys have jotted down those organizations. First of all, let's understand again, what is the summit? What is the intention of the summit? What is it geared towards? How can young people benefit? And what are those things you guys are going to take to see the fruition of the project?
Well, I think you're talking about the Changemaker Conference.
Yeah.
The Changemaker Conference is bringing together 20 youth organizations from around the country, and they are coming to get training from our facilitators.
Okay.
They will be taught on various topics, and those guys who are selected, the names are all on our website, they are all on our Facebook page. You can go there, you get the names. But all that's important is that no group of people is interacting with another young group of people, making sure that they all go towards changing Liberia and making things better. But to let you know, purposely we are here to read the names out, because our public affairs officer send them the emails and they receive the emails, but they need to hear it again from another angle, that yes indeed the email I received have been confirmed. I
know we'll come to that, where you will be announcing those guys that will be coming forth on the summit, and trust me, I will be there in my full front in my soya jacket to be there.
Okay.
So let's first understand how you guys arrived to getting the guys on board, whereas they are going to be participating in a program or the summit. How did you guys arrive to this? Because this is a society where people don't take things for real. Maybe they don't want to see something that they believe is rather interesting. How you guys arrived to that? What are those persuasive measures you guys use to make sure you get to where you are?
Yeah, I think the person who was in charge of that is the public affairs officer, so she can elaborate better.
You want to talk to us?
Yeah, no problem. So I think that is one perception or mindset that people have of young people. We think that they are not eager for the change. But trust me, there are young people out there who really want to participate in stuff like this. All they want is somebody who will take on the mantle. So I don't want it to be like we persuaded anyone. So the whole process was like an application process. You go on our website and just apply with your organization for the conference. And trust me, we had lots and lots of organizations coming in, but we just had to take the best 20.
Okay. So that means you guys have a courage that when you guys put forth these kind of ideas, more organizations, young groupings will be able to come up in such an event.
Yes, I mean the conference was a clear confirmation of that.
I mean, Mr. Jabba, what does that speak? And where does that? I mean, how do you think about that? Where you guys talk about organizing the summit, and even the numbers you expect was, I mean, exceeded. How do you feel as a person investing in young people?
Well, it make Project Change to feel proud. Project Change Liberia and Project Change USA both are proud of the application process, how youth organization was eager of being part of the conference. But it brings into our mind that the young people have resolved to work together.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, young people are resolved to work together, because if you are a teenagers and see another teenager talking to you, if you are adult and see them talking to you, it brings down oneness. So this conference, I tell you, is the first, so to speak, in Liberia, where it will be organized by a youth organizations, sponsored by a youth organizations, and the participants are all youth, and the facilitators are all youth. So it's like young people are discussing the issues, young people are finding remedy to the problem. And so this is why we are. So this is why we're not just project change. So I want you to observe us. When you follow our activities, all our involvement is change.
Yes.
Doing things new, doing things our way, bringing ideas and bringing change to the society. This is what Project Change is engaged in. And while we stay elaborating on the conference is so unique that participants are coming from outside most of our country.
It looks like a public relation man, because you can direct the word to the unique. I mean, it's so unique. And I was glad.
Thank you so much. This conference is so different because this is the first time you find young people converging from various counties coming to Monrovia for a purpose. And what makes it so unique is that they were not selected. They applied. They met criteria. They were vetted. And their qualification is taking them from Mangibi. Their qualification is taking them from Bon, bringing them to Monrovia to participate. And there is the welcoming news. One of them, two of them, three of them, may lack the win the grant. That they will go back home to sponsor their own objective. You know, normally in Liberia we find international NGO supporting local NGO. Project Change is saying no, we can sustain ourselves, we can make things happen our way. So that non-organization, local-based organization, sponsor local-based organization. They have to be UNICEF sponsoring local-based organization. You need them, you know, the big organizations sponsoring local-based organization. But this time around, it's local-based organization calling the friends together, discuss issues, and support their objective.
Okay. Our officer from the communication, and can you tell us exactly how do you people going to arrange things so that when you guys come on board, things are going to be all set up, and when they come, they can be proud that, okay, Project Change has made a mark that we can follow as well. Do you have anything that you guys are going to do to make sure people direct to that path?
Well, I won't talk much about that because that is the logistics team own duty, but I can assure them that there are so many things that we are putting into place, and when they come, they won't be disappointed.
Okay.
Yeah, I received a parcel from the logistics committee and headed by Ms. Makimin Torawale. And in her communication to my office, she said that they are prepared. Because logistics talked about hospitality, we talked about refreshment, we talked about making people feel comfortable at the conference. And so she gave me a plan that I'm going to share with the board of directors. And that plan, I think, is unique. It solved the problem. And those that are coming from outside Mosselado will know that, yes, we traveled this distance for a cost.
Somebody might just have heard what you guys are talking about the summit. I mean, changing, transforming the ideas, the ideologies of young people to positive, innovative stand. I mean, someone just hearing this, how can this person be like, although maybe they can be part of the project because you guys have done with your vetting process and so on and so forth. But someone is just coming your way to understand that you have in the summit. How can the person grab exactly what will really be the importance? How can they take home these things, or how can they copy it from you as a person trying to organize this kind of event, especially when young people are going to be transformed? Anyone will take that question?
Yeah, they can exactly be a part of the conference again because it was solely based on organizations, but they could follow the page, and on Instagram or Facebook we'll share videos of the whole thing. They will follow your TV that will be there.
No, you're already following now, that's why.
Alright, so yeah, so they will get to know from the speakers that will be there through watching. I think although some of them may not be there, they will still understand and learn some things from the conference.
Okay, you want to add up to that?
Well, yeah, we are prepared.
We prepared.
We are prepared to set the record and to make history. All participants, you know, we are expecting to host 60 persons because we're taking 3 persons will be representing their organizations. So it will be 60 persons. And so we know that it's cost intensive, but we stand for change. And so in terms of logistics, only thing that we will not do, we will not be hosting them into the rural hotels. We will not transport them. And no, and that was communicated to them already. They know, and they are coming because you have to sacrifice to win a grant.
Okay.
Yeah. So the organization that they represent will transport them. They are front soldiers. They are people coming to look for project, to win project for their organizations.
So what other projects did they talk about?
The conference will be like this. We have a section where we go into groups, and each organization will present to our panelists and know what they think is good to help bring change. They will make their own proposals.
What kind of a change?
No, it will be various. Someone will tell you that we are responsible to make sure that Zocos leave the street, and they will make a project.
I think ideas of some people now. We know.
Yeah, so all will make a project and say, oh, we want to make sure that children stay in school.
Okay.
All will make a project to say, oh, we want to make sure that we keep our drainages clean. So your project will be presented, and the panelists will discuss which one of the projects are the best projects to win the grants. So it's not just coming to the workshop to be transported as an individual or to be refreshed, but you are coming to make your organization vibrant. You are coming to make your organization set history and be part of a history making.
All right. What you guys are going to do when you guys receive the grant? The organizations that are going to perform well receive the grant. I mean, do you guys have anything like doing a follow-up afterward? You be giving the grant to them. You want to know exactly what they will do and what they have said is going to be implemented.
Yeah, thank you. It will not be a strange thing to Project Change.
Okay.
Project Change 2019 had a workshop in that project. At the time we were not an organization. It was just a project.
2019.
Yeah, this year.
Okay.
This year, February. This February. We had a project where we call 5 high schools. And I told you at the last time we were here, we explained this story that the 5 high school we had Crest the King winning, and that from there Miss Kapoor was recruited. Now after that recruitment, a project is going on Crest the King campus, wherein the students themselves are selling stationery materials to themselves, and that money go into the account that the student control. And see, that is a change on campus. You can buy a copy book on Crest the King campus that has been sold to you by Crest the King students, sponsored by Project Change. So that monitoring system is in place. That same pattern that we use to monitor Crest the King is taking that same pattern to the other organization that we want our grant. We have an office space that can be located. We are not a bear carrying organizations wherein you can bear call us and we come to you. No, we have an office space at due located. You go there, you find us, and we discuss issues. So all of our activities will be more. All about it will be followed because we have a pattern that we go by.
The public depends on you on this event of yours. You guys coming up to impact knowledge on young people. I mean, how can you convince Liberians that when their kids, when their family take upon themselves to come to you, how can they get an assurance that their lives or their time spent within a time frame is going to be something that they are not going to regret? Can you tell us exactly what you guys are going to do to that?
Well, the fact that we as an organization will not be the only one handling it. We have speakers that will be speaking on various issues. We have like 4 speakers. We have 2 ladies and a gentleman, or 2 gentlemen, I mean. So the convincing part is that these people that were invited are all people that think positively. There are people that want to change. They are heads of organizations. There are people who have been vouching for change in our society. So if, for instance, I'm going at this conference and I see that this guy has always been my role model, and then I notice that he'll be speaking at a conference that I'll be participating in, I mean, the expectations will be high because I've been following him, so I know what he's capable of doing and I know what he's capable of not doing. So they'll learn a lot. They are already convinced because what I tell everyone is the fact that they took upon themselves to apply, it means that they are convinced that I'm coming for something. Okay. So that's something they are coming for. definitely Project Change is ready to give it to them.
Wow, Project Change is ready to give it to them. So if you're just joining us, this is a reminder that you are watching your only platform for young people on KMTV is Youth Insight. We care to bring you forth of our voices and those activities that have the impact thereof on the society. We want to welcome you if you just joining us. It's an interactive discussion where we bring our young guys, people who invest into young people, their activities, how are they working forth to bring young people on board when it comes to their involvement to society. And today with us is Pro Change, and Pro Change is one of our partners and first sponsor on the Youth Insight, and of course is headed by Prince Jerwa in the USA. We want to say kudos to you there, and we hope that our doors are still open, that sponsorship, you can just come up. We still open up to any sponsorship as you fish for young people coming up with their own enthusiasm so that much can be coming out of them. So we want to say the doors are open, our sponsorship doors are open. And again, this is Youth Insight. We'll take a very short break to be right back. After that, the guys from Pro Change are going to be telling us about the summit, those organizations that are qualified to come up on the summit. And again, they will be telling us as where is the summit is going to be located and how they expect their participants to organize themselves on their way coming. So we'll take a short break to be right back.
Hi, I'm Prince Larmin Jarbo, founder of Project Change. As an organization, our mission is to groom self-sustaining youth to help rebuild a productive Liberia. We change the mindsets of the youth from one that says I cannot to one that believes I can. We're proud to sponsor the Youth Insight on KMTV presented by Zach Sherman because we also believe in creating a platform for the young people to voice themselves. If you would like to learn more about what we do and how we do it and how you can join the movement, you can find us on Facebook or Instagram at Pro Change in Liberia. Or you can also visit our website at prochangeinliberia.org. That's PROCHANGEIN Liberia. Until next time, enjoy the show.
Welcome back. This is Youth Insight only on KMTV, a show that comes on every Tuesday 5 to 6 p.m. A guest to work bringing forth young people, how we can come up, those investing into young people, the activities, water health, agriculture, advocacy, even as young people involvement into climate change. Our doors are open for discussion so as to have ourselves making impact on the society. So again, we want to say welcome. My name is Zach Sherman. I remain your host on Youth Insight, and again today is Pro Change with us in studio, and they are discussing what are they doing, coming up with this summit, when is it going to be held, what way and how, and they are telling us in detail. So again, we want to say, guys, you guys are highly welcome to Youth Insight once again.
Thank you so much, Zach. Thank you.
Let's start up the second ball rolling. Tell us exactly what are those organizations and how did you get those organizations qualified at this point? Let's start with our communication person.
Well, like we previously said, it was an application process. So the CEO or the director of the organization had to fill in a few forms, answer a few questions, and just apply. There was no fees attached, nothing. So that was just it. And then we had over 20 organizations, but we had to just take the best 20.
Of course. How did you take the best 20 that you've been saying?
Well, based on the questions. Okay. So there were a few questions asked, like what is your field of expertise, because we believe that each organization has a particular aim and goal. So you explain that to us. Yeah. You explain what are the expectations of the conference, and these were just questions that we asked, and based on how you answer those questions, you get accepted.
Wow. Okay, let's start up with those organizations you've had qualified. Have you noticed them? Are they aware that they are coming forth? And if yes, how do you expect them to organize themselves while coming?
Well, they are all aware because the moment you get accepted, we sent out an acceptance email. Okay. And then they responded to it. So we sent them the email acknowledging that yes, you were accepted to become a part of the Changemakers conference. And then they responded saying yes. And then we have been getting calls from some of them asking questions, so we know that they are informed. And the only thing we expect of anyone out there is just the best behavior. That is just it. because we want to learn from you too. The fact that you are coming to the conference, we are young people like yourselves out there, so we do not know all.
Okay.
So we are also going to the conference as the host to also learn from you through your ideas that you will bring forth. So we just need a peaceful environment where we will learn from each other in the best behavior. That's all.
A peaceful environment where we'll learn from each other, and that would be a very great, experience. And I want to see myself there.
You are there, and
I know I'll be there. You are the dog is there. So let us.
Rachel, let me just elaborate on the conference before we proceed to the tournament.
Let's smiling.
Yeah, let's smile. Alcohol is not in me.
Popo.
Yeah, we drink it the right way.
Okay, that's it.
Making sure that Silver 7 get the pay on time or other thing.
Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead.
The issue.
No, that's good.
Well, you see, you asked the question as to whether this conference, what make it different from other conference.
Okay.
Yeah.
I said earlier that this conference has been organized by young people, it's been sponsored by young people, and is gearing to promote young people. There is no politician attached. No politician give down. No political influence. So our decisions are independent. Nobody say, oh, I will sponsor the conference, so I want your major people from my constituency to be the winner. No. Our conference has been sponsored by us. Our delegates were selected by us, and so we have control over what we do, doing it the right way and doing it transparently. Now we about again in the scene. Next year is a busy year for Project Change. Next year in February we're having what we call the Change Makeup Olympic, and the Olympic is different. And normally in Liberia, when you say we're having Olympic, people think about you having a football, basketball, volleyball, kickball, and you name it. Project Change is saying no. Project Change is saying that let's change that mindset. That all we do in sport is football, kickball, basketball, volleyball. There are games that are Liberian-oriented games, and they games have been overlooked because there is no one to promote them. So they were Project King came for saying, no, we are Liberians. Let's try to identify our own. Let's try to promote our own. So in this Olympic, we come with Liberian games. And I will name the games to you.
Yeah,
but before I can name these games to you, let me tell you how we are getting the participants.
Okay.
Project Change wrote 20 schools in and around most of our country. High schools, yeah, high school, junior high school, elementary, mix up. But we wrote schools that have both high, elementary, and junior high school. It was secondary, junior high, and the elementary divisions. So it led with the school to select their players. If you want to take a player from the 12th grade, it's your team. You want to take a player from K2, first grade, it's your team. So we let it open. But out of the 20 schools that we communicated with, we need only 12. We need only 12. Now, what qualify you? Registration is free of charge. What qualify you? Project Change can go brown. Qualify you? Project Change is not corrupt. What qualify you is to fill in the official registration form. This is what in my head. You got to fill the form in and submit it on time. This form, along with this form, this other form, they give you the names of the games and the captain for the school for that game. Okay, that captain will give us, for example, we get touch. So
okay, touch is a fun sport.
Yeah, okay, let me give the sport to you.
Okay.
We get touch. We have backup pin. We have Husker. Yeah. Husker.
Exactly.
We very give them name that people are paying to promote.
Yes,
and we're promoting the game on KMTV. We're promoting the game on ELTV. We're promoting the game on major televisions. Yes. Where they will see Liberian children competing with Liberian games. People in the diaspora will watch Liberian game because I know a Liberian who will see a girl playing Oscar professionally and become a winner. And when you go medal for our school, making gold medal, silver and bronze medals, we're giving it to our participants. We're giving them
so basically you guys
the headband that will carry Project Change and will tell you that, oh, I wear a gold medal because I won Oscar. I won backup pin. I want daughter. I want touch from our school.
Okay.
This is what Project Change is doing. Project Change, my brother, we are not a photocopy. We will not follow what other people have been doing that keep us at this stage. We are changing the mindset. So these games, I hope that somebody listening to me have one of the form into the hand too. So hurriedly fill them in. Because we wrote 20 schools. Let me name the schools that we wrote that have our community in their possessions. On the 26th of November 2019, we sent a communication to Living Water Baptist School, the Assembly of God High School on Buchanan Street, Albert Stenner School, the Assembly of God High School on Old Road, St. Andrew Lutheran, Kenon Glory Academy, Joseph Jenkins Roberts, People Institute, David Lubert Memorial Institute, Full Minded Christian Academy, Haywood Mission School, Christ the King, Kachiria High School, Islamic Foundation, William V.S. Thomas High School, Seventh Day Adventist High School, EAW Junction, Faith Foundation, G.W. Gibson, Capital Bypass, J.J. Ross, Ashmore Street, Monroeville College, Camp Johnson Road, Seventh Day Adventist, Camp Johnson Road, Lee Mader, 24th Street, Don Bosco, A Street.
Okay.
These schools receive our communication, and before the communication is presented to you, we lay emphasis that we don't need any fees for registration from you. All that is required, fill in the form on time, and you are qualified. So the first 12 forms we receive, our doors are closed. I know your students will blame you for
So
being.
you gotta be
The
very
students will blame you for
responsible.
being delinquent. And let me just bring us a story when we're distributing the letters at Monroeville College. The woman looked at the game. She said, "Who are you guys? You're making me to smile, breaking games that no one ever promoted like Korean
You
history."
remember my producer just smiling behind.
And I told her that yes, we are doing these things because we are Project Change. And all that we get engaged in is promoting nation, is promoting self, is giving up proud. You know, and I know someone that people say Liberia do not have identity.
And those are some of our identities.
Identity.
Maybe we can
So
share.
we are going to, and Kopo told me that she will be on Christ the King. We will go again.
I'll be playing Lava.
And I tell you, it will be an annual business. Every year, our children will compete. And when I went on FMCA campus, they call it the Full Minded Christian Academy campus, I saw his children doing jumping rope. I stood up alone and took photos. I said, yes, this is what make the children happy. So Project Change is here to make them happy. And so that's all about the tournament. And the Olympic, I tell you, it will be very more interesting in making Liberia proud. We are going to be successful because we are free from political lynch. We don't have any attachment with any politicians. So our decisions are independent.
Wow, decisions are independent. Let's talk about those guys qualified to come up for the summit, because the idea is how the guys are, those guys, they're just waiting, to hear their names,
I don't ever forget about some people's names, they'll beat me.
Okay.
So we have Empowerment Network Liberia, we have PAF Liberia.
The location is there attached to
No,
that?
no,
Okay.
just the organization's names.
Alright.
So we have Empowerment Network Liberia, we have PAF Liberia, we have Pro Youth Liberia, we have Saving Environment Together, we have Volunteers Hub Liberia, we have Youth for Development Network, we have Mechanical Solutions Consultancy, we have Youth Initiatives for Future Transformation, we have EDU Points Liberia, we have Lure Tech International, we have Federation of Community Youth Against GBV, we have Talented Youth of Africa, we have Peace Agents Network, we have Transparency and Reliance to Unify Equal Life, we have Youth Network for Positive Change, we have Raphael Medical Clinic, we have Coalition of African Youth Adults and Scholars Organization, we have Holy Group of Companies Incorporated, we have High Self-Esteem Youth Liberians Initiative Incorporated, and we have Swakopo District Students Association. Yeah. So
Okay.
these are the 20 people or organizations.
So where is this event going to be taking place, and why you chose to take the particular event?
Well, it will be held at our office space
Okay.
in Keita, Old Zone, on the Old Road.
Alright.
Yeah, we choose it because one, it is home to us.
Alright.
So that is one of the advantages. It is where we feel that we are secure. probably outside what they came for may not be able to give it to them because you rent halls at times and then you find out that maybe people are using the hall. Sometimes the people renting the hall double booked, sometimes PA system, all of that. But we feel like we have more control over our office, and then we have the space there. We have a very large space there, so we think that it will be very accommodable for everyone. Yeah.
You want to talk about this entire issue of I was so interested when you in the games and
Yeah, let me stress something about
you are the lady,
games.
especially on the games. Yeah.
Yeah, so the deadline for saying yes, I accept the letter, because we have two different deadlines on the letter that we sent. We have the deadline for January and we have one in December, on the 13th of December. So the letter is just an invitation that we sent out to you. So you have the right as a school to tell us, no, I'm not interested. Yes, I'm interested. But you have to the 13th of December to tell us, yes, I'm interested. So once you come up and say, yes, my school will be participating, then we put a check mark to your names. And then in January will be the deadline for the list of your players' names and the captains. Yeah.
Is there a specific on those that are going to be playing certain game, because maybe you want to look at a certain age, a certain range of age, what person is supposed to participate in this game? Do you have anything for that? Maybe you set up criteria for that?
No, for this first Olympic.
Is it an open something?
Yes, this first change because Olympic is open, and it depends on the schools to draw the team. But we understand that other schools will be at a disadvantage, because if a school bring adults to a specific game, let's say the touch, and the late child try to pop, you slap that child and the child drive cause problem.
No, but I think you should have a rule that
and the touch, that way you be flexible so they can touch you. And if
I don't think I rules like this.
but we are going to tell you, say the weight of your palm should be this, and the force of your palm should be this. No. And so that child who is coming to pass the because when you pass and from the beginning to the end, then you get a point. So we're going to set the rules. What are some of the fires, what are some of the bright lighting or team of points going to be set, and we're going to distribute with schools. I tell you.
Do we have expertise for looking for approach?
Oh, we are experts. We are playing.
There are experts like Abalaba experts. Abalaba expert, trust me, there is nothing Abalaba, I don't know. So it will be fair. Because the kids themselves that are playing even have a wide knowledge, so it is very hard to even cheat. They themselves know about the game even more than you.
So it's the issue of promoting
like culture,
and it's something welcoming.
Coaches giving hope to Liberia.
And let's get it. Let's look at how do you think you guys are going to accept? Because if you want to bring an idea, you should do a case study. Whereas if you're coming off of whether people are going to accept what you are drinking is another thing. Because if they are not accepting what you are drinking, your expectation is at lost. Do you have anything to that? Maybe you want to make sure that you have a good reception to what you bring on board.
Well, to do that, the strategy we put in place is that we're going to have variety of entertainment. Variety of entertainment. And so if you are on the field to watch your school play touch, and my school is not playing touch at that given time, I could go to some musician that we hiring to be there playing music for us, because we have some musicians like making song for Pro Change. You have Pro Change music playing in the Olympics, singing for the school's names in that song. It will be very much. We're using one of our brand best stars to do that for us. We hiring him, and so it will be entertaining, and it will be a kind of Olympic that when you miss out, you feel that you miss something in your life. Because if you are a student, and for example, you pay $2 to watch the entire Olympic, will give you a banger, and that carry Pro Change, that make you proud, and you can tell people, when it is Pro Change, gotta be good. When it is Pro Change, gotta be good, because our intent is to make life better. So any engagement will make it the best.
So specifically, let's look at the amount of totality. Six games.
There are 6 games.
You want to name them again?
I will name them again for our listeners. This manager joining us and they never listen to the first reading. Well, we have touch, we have pack up pin, we have hopscotch, we have lapa, we have jumping rope, and doctor. So touch. Let me give as the description on touch. toy is the game that they draw with the bats. You draw the game with the bats, with 4 boxes, and somebody in the middle running up and down to make sure who wanna avenue be hit. Then somebody at the point, one part or somebody.
You teaching me touch or what?
Yeah, no, let's go listen again. I'm teaching the listeners all the touch.
So because for me, I play
You
cool.
play touch. So you think you represent KMTV in that Olympic?
I think I was saying.
Okay, so
I was saying somebody another person.
on a silver note,
So it's a good
yeah, Pro
idea.
Change won't promote Liberia games.
Okay.
Yeah, to the level that will be compared to Western games. The Olympic will not be the Liberian way of doing things. It will be an organized Olympic when you compare with the one Olympic. Because the gathering, people will fly with the school colors. People will parade with the school colors. Can you imagine you having 12 schools participating with each school coming with 6 games?
6 games team, maybe.
Yeah, one school coming with 6 teams. 6 teams. They had a team for Oscar, they had a team for Napa, they had a team for Pacopin. Everyone will be unified. And so it will be colorful. So we're looking at 2 areas, the venues. The negotiation on the venue is ongoing. I just went to the ATS and negotiated with the ATS because we anticipate huge crowd. I went to the ATS and what I learned from there that the local league will be closing in December for the county meet. And by early next year in February they will resume the local league, and so it make it impossible for us to use. And so I went to the Blue Fee, the Blue Fee. This BYC fee, and I went to there. I was impressed. The fee is up to tax, and the negotiation there is fruitful. They haven't concluded yet. Tomorrow morning I due there, and when you conclude, then we'll let the public know that the venue for that Olympic is the Blue Fee.
Now we are pressed with time. Let's try to call it a day. I mean, starting off with you, Silik. Let's get a summary of the summit, maybe the games and the entire prospects of Pro Change. Where are we heading? How can young people look at Pro Change, and what do you guys expect of young people, and how the society at large, Liberia and the rest part of our One Global Village, can look at Pro Change? In what perspective do you expect people to look at you? Let's give a summary from you because we press with time.
So overall, the whole aim of the Olympics and the conference is to just promote youth and to promote Liberia's own, right? That is why we choose to do it in a very different manner from the way most people usually go about doing it. So it's not for any personal gain, which is not the reason we didn't add any attach any fees or anything there. So you just come into the participants out there, that the organizations that will be participating, please let us just try. This is an opportunity. I don't want anyone to say like it is my right, I applied, so I have to be there. No, let us all see it as a privilege. See it like I'm privileged to be there, so I will give him my best and I will give him my all. We don't want to have any problem with any organization doing the conference, and we just hope that everyone comes with their best behavior. And to my Lapa and my church players out there, if you are watching me, you are in a school that was mentioned, please come out. Come, it will be fun. Trust me, if you miss it, you will really feel bad because it will be fun. You will see me, I'll be playing Lapa there. So if you want to see me playing Lapa, just come there, it will be fun. Trust me.
Okay. Yeah, from you, finally, what can we hope of project change?
Yeah, let me give you a story about a guy who heard about this change because
I think we'll give you 1 minute because I conclusion.
Yeah, I agree with him. I agree with him.
Just complete that.
Yeah, the guy heard that we were involved in this Olympic, and so what he said was, man, my school won't be bad. Java, I beg you. I said, no. I mean, selection of schools is not done by an individual. And so I know you watch KMTV because you're a follower of KMTV. I want to understand that I will not know, I won't choose a school because he's my friend. I know he has organizations that do the selection of schools, and when the schools are selected, they follow the procedures and be, allowed to participate in the Olympics. So I want to understand that. And so all those schools, as Couple said, we are going to them on tomorrow, Wednesday, for the follow-up. And at that follow-up, we'll be getting from them, yes, I will participate. Then we know, give you a check mark, and in January we go to you for the funds.
Okay. So let's conclude by what Pro Change is really doing, because we know you guys are really helping young people, and it's important that when you see young people involved into a thing, I mean, it's especially heard about another young person, you know, Prince Jabo is welcoming and hope that how can one take from what you are doing and transcend them to what they want to do as well, so we can get that and close here.
What to observe us, what we're doing and follow us is personal. You can decide that. You can say, oh, I love one thing about Pro Change, they are corruption free. Yes, that is one thing that I want to boast about. In Project Change, corruption is our greatest enemy. So we are corruption free. And so if you just that practice alone can lead you forward. Yeah. And Zach, I tell you, when you come to our offices, you feel impressed. You feel impressed, you know that these guys stand for change. Because the change will be seen from anything you see in our office.
Alright, it was a great time having you guys in our studio. This is our own Youth Insight, and thanks for being here, Mr. Michael Jabo. Michael Monday. Alright, it was a great time for being here, and we hope that you guys can join us as we all come forth to bring out under one umbrella our own unity and fruitfulness when it comes to young people. It was a great time being here.
Thank you. Thanks for hosting us.
Please let me thank you too, man.
Thank you, Mr.
It was a pleasure being here. It's always a pleasure being
No
here.
problem, you are welcome.
It
So
feels like home now.
all right, thank you very much, So on note, folks, that's how we call it a day on this Youth Insight, and it's important when young people are making the change. I mean, not just a change, but a positive change. It is important that we highlight these things, bring forth those young guys, uncover activities of young people who are making the difference, and bring forth those unfortunate young guys too, to bring the voice themselves so that they can be better outcome as our society strives for betterment in all aspects, in all sectors. And I can rest assure you that young people are of course direct architects no matter what. We have the energy, we have the power, we have the voice, we have the momentum to spearhead things, and not just spearhead things but doing it in a rightful direction. So if I can assure you, investment into young people, no matter where you find yourself, what capacity you find yourself, is never going to be just like that. It's going to be something that you will always remember, especially Liberians, young Liberians. We are good people, we are cheerful people, we are people that are tolerant to positive things, to breaking things forth. And trust me, last of it, we are clever people, no matter what. Like, remember, I don't go there, we're very smart. So we are urging you people, just invest into young people. Come forth. This is a young people platform. We bring forth what we expect of us. How can leadership of our country, of the international scene, can look at young people and invest into them and make the very good difference we all need. So on that note, we want to say thanks for being there. Again, my name is Zach Totiameshema. I am your host, and until then, another Tuesday, we will be joining you on Youth Insight. Have yourself a good day, and just do everything your weak way to make Mama Liberia a better place and the global village alive. Thanks for being there.
Hi, I'm Prince Larmin Jarbo, founder of Project Change. As an organization, our mission is to groom self-sustaining youth to help rebuild a productive Liberia. We change the mindset of youth from one that says, I cannot, to one that believes I can. We're proud to sponsor the Youth Insight on KMTV, presented by Zach Sherman, because we also believe in creating a platform for the young people to voice themselves. If you would like to learn more about what we do and how we do it, and how you can join the movement, you can find us on Facebook or Instagram at Pro Change in Liberia. Or you can also visit our website at prochangeinliberia.org. That's PROCHANGEIN Liberia. Until next time, enjoy the show.
With the rising numbers, young people around the world are vital to the transformation of society. Of course, they are direct architects to the very uniqueness we need. But what is the way forward in reducing some of the challenges hindering